Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right, all right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, let's make it a quick video today. It shouldn't be a 20-minute video because the markets are down almost 5% today. It's interesting. They're trying to literally drop the markets here before Jerome Powell talks tomorrow. So what are the Feds going to say tomorrow? We don't know. Mostly, we're hoping the Feds say that, hey, we're going to use all our tools to step in here and keep the markets prop up, buy the debt, not let the markets get out of hand because it's an election year. But we don't know. And also maybe the Feds are going to talk about rate cuts and say, look, the ECB is going to be cutting rates multiple times this year. We're still going to be on the track of cutting rates multiple times this year as well. If they say anything like that, the markets are going to skyrocket, right? So the Fed doesn't mean they're going to be cutting rates in May and June. But if they say that they're still going to be cutting rates 3 times this year, then maybe it's October, November, December. Maybe it's August, September, October. We don't know. But if the Feds make an announcement tomorrow and say, yes, we're still going to cut three rate cuts this year. That's our plan to still cut rates 3 times this year. Then that's going to send the market skyrocket. So let's see if we can get anything like that tomorrow. Is that there's no rate cuts in May, of course, and then there might most likely right now there's no rate cuts in June unless we get a shocking surprise turnaround. And the what's on the table is July, right? So but the thing that the markets want to hear is that at least multiple rate cuts are coming this year. At least give us two. You know what I mean? Two. If we get any type of confirmation from the Fed that yes, indeed, 2 to 3 rate cuts will happen this year, then the markets are going to pump like crazy, and it's going to start our wealth month of May. So we'll see how that plays out tomorrow. But as you can see, everybody's dumping. On the Hong Kong news of the ETF and the Bitcoin, and you see the Luna Classic under that one there as the Luna Classic blockchain war continues. And you can see the circulating supply is back to that 5800 area now. We're right on there, 5.8 trillion, and yeah, so everything it is what it is. Shout out to everybody that's trying to help me to get to my goals here on the Levita AI by either sending Levita AI tokens or sending other tokens so I can swap it for Levita AI, or sending Cash App or PayPal, because I'm trying to get this purchasing power up so we can freaking buy back and burn USTC and build up the burn it all validator for Brad and everybody that's involved in it, so then he can start. He hit one, so he's burning every Friday, and then I'm able to buy back and burn every other day or something like that, or every other 3 days USTC, until we get to the point where everybody's paid back and that to help, and then I can just go full force into buying back and burning USTC like crazy. I mean, that would be awesome to do. That's literally all I care about right now, in this community, buying back and burning USDC and repegging this thing as fast as possible. And if everybody was on the same accord to do the same thing, we would have already had it done, right? So there's literally only like 15, 20 of us that actually want to take our monies and go in there and buy back and burn USDC. But we know that we can't get it done with only 20 people, unless we were 20 freaking multi-millionaires and we were like, okay, and we're all taking, and we have a buying power of 10, 15, $20,000 a day. That's a different story, right? So, but that's not the case right now, right? All right. In the future, of course, but not right now, right? So right now, buying power, small, it's not as big as we want it to be, and we have a lot of money stuck in other cryptos, right? That are just sitting there doing absolutely nothing for almost 3 years, so which is insane to know that cryptos are the future and crypto markets can't move, and because of the tools that the Fed, SEC, and bankers have installed into cryptos to keep it from pumping and keep people from making money. I mean, it's crazy. It's really awful. And then you have people that, and then to make it worse, you have people that actually own these cryptos and are validators on these some of these cryptos, and they actually hate the coin that they're validating for. They hate the chain, they hate the coin, they hate the community, and yet they're validators and they're token holders. So that makes it even worse, right? So that's what we're battling in this space here. That's the type of stuff we're battling right now. So all right, so let me put my charger on over here. All right, hopefully that works. Yeah, that's good. All right, so my other laptop was about to lose power, so I'm watching the charts over there. I'm watching the charts on Margex over on another laptop. All right. So that's what's going on. USTC is over here at 1.7, down 8% today. And the market's only down 4%. This thing's down 8%. So flushing to the downside. And then when we sell off, and then the validators every day are selling off, so that puts even more pressure on USTC. Which sucks, right? So, and then we have Luna 2.0 54 down 7% as well, and volumes of 17%, but this doesn't look good as well, right? So nothing's looking good in the markets right now. Everything to the downside. And tomorrow is supposed to begin the wealth month, so they're trying to get everybody out before Jerome Powell speaks, right? So if Jerome Powell speaks tomorrow, and he speaks of rate cuts coming from the ECB and rate cuts coming for them, the markets will soar. And guess what? Everybody that's out right now will have to catch. Well, they will skyrocket the markets, right? And then everybody that's out right now that's not in cryptos because they sold because of fear, they will have to now chase. And that's exactly what they want you to be. They want you to be a chaser. They want you to always chase the top. They want to be in the bottom, and then they want you to chase the top. And that's what's going to happen tomorrow if Jerome Powell says, um, yes, we still indeed plan to cut release rates multiple times or even up to 3 times. If he says that tomorrow, the markets are going to skyrocket, and everybody who sold today are going to be looking to get back in, but they're going to be buying the tops, right? They're going to be buying. They're going to have to chase while the bankers and everybody are loading up now. If Jerome Powell is giving them a signal that he will indeed say that tomorrow, so. All right, so I guess we'll see how that plays out. But you can see carnage today to the downside. Some things are trying to turn around in the last hour, but a lot of stuff to the downside. Everything red everywhere. Now, last hour, some things are turning green here in the last hour. So, okay, it is what it is. Bitcoin's still in the bull flag. So the bull flag is still there. It has to. You have. I think Bitcoin has to break that 59,000 area there to or 48,000 something to negate the bear flag. So I mean we're at 60,350. So I mean, they're pushing that limit to that bull flag. So to negate that bull flag, they're gonna need to break through that and close below that 59,000. So, the Bears really are trying to do that as with all their might right now, and the Bulls are just trying to hang on for dear life until Powell speaks tomorrow, and then hoping for rate cuts announcements and then the bull flag begins, and then Bitcoin to 90,000, 80,000, 90,000, 100,000 in the month of March if Jerome Powell says what he says, right? So we'll see. Tomorrow's a big day. Will Jerome Powell save the markets and create a wealth transfer for the month of May, or will he say screw it, I'm just gonna crash the markets and let the 10-year yield go completely nuts and actually force force the 10% of the bond market to implode. So it's up to Jerome Powell what you want to do, and he's going to make that announcement tomorrow. The fact that we have this one man has all this power makes no sense in the world, but for some reason the whole entire world has given this man this type of power, including the United States Congress, so and the President of the United States, and the Supreme Court. So I don't get it. I don't know why we have given one man this type of power, and but we have. So tomorrow he'll make the decision if he wants to crash the markets and let the bond yield drop, implode 10% before they save it, or if he's going to allow the talk about rate cuts coming and allow the market to absolutely send, right? So, all right, we'll see. Rules to prevent double noting is live and 4 days left. You can see the results there. Okay, so actually 57% now is passing. So, and the no votes are at 41%. Okay, so it's passing right now. All right. For some reason we don't have. Oh yeah, we had the graphic, so we haven't reached the threshold, but it is passing right now. But no threshold reached yet, but it is passing so far, but no thresholds. We still got a lot of validators that have not voted yet. So let's see who has not voted at all. Okay, so we don't know. Why did they switch this? Why did they switch this up? I like the last thing they had here. I don't know what they had here. I don't even know. I think it's different on your phone. I think that's one. I think that's the mistake. I think I'm looking at my phone. When I see my phone, it's different on your mobile than it is on the desktop. So I'm like, why that didn't look right there, but that's on my phone. So my phone looks. The phone version is better than the desktop version. Let's put it that way. Okay. And then let's say anything in governance. Deposits. Oh, we got some new things here. Fast track is back to zero, increase zero, and then the ultimate repeg plan, a community-driven repegging proposal. Let's check it out. You see the objective to establish a resilient and community-driven mechanism aimed at incrementally restoring and preserving the stability of the USTC peg. Okay, concept. No, we don't care about that. Proposed mechanism: stakers are required to lock a specific amount of USDC alongside their long delegations to fully earn their staking reward. Okay, for instance, 1 USD for each 10,000. No, you see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. When you put a proposal out, you can't say um for instance, like, you know what I mean? Like you can't, you have to like tell us exactly what to do, right? And so it seems like this kind of vague on like what they want to do. When the price of USDC falls below the peg, stakers must lock additional USDC. Yeah, people are not gonna do that. You know what I mean? We already know that now. Like people don't even do simple things, so then you want people to do complicated things. It's just not gonna happen. Technical outline: the community sets an initial peg price through governance, about 2 cents, and 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 now you actually the community set up an initial peg. Yeah, these are things that you should already know when you're doing a proposal, right? You don't say the community sets a peg. No, the community's not going to do anything. The community doesn't want to do anything. That's already made clear. You have to set the peg on your proposal. Okay, peg. USCC peg will be set at 2 cents and blah 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 blah. Like you have to make the rules. You tell us exactly what you want to do, and then we vote on it. Right? If you're coming in saying, well, for instance, or community will have to do this, or we have to wait on the exchanges to get back to it, like that, those proposals never pass because it's always if. If you come in and you say this is exactly what we're going to do, we're going to do that, this, and this, and that's all it is. That's all it takes, right? And then you'll get it done, right? But when you're saying if, assuming, for instance, the community will have to do this, like that usually doesn't pass because community's like, who we're not gonna do nothing. Like exchanges don't want to do nothing, community doesn't want to do nothing. So you have to put a proposal out that is very simple and is straight to the point, and it tells exactly what your proposal is, and it's not vague, right? So it's not, for instance, if this happens, then that. It's just boom to the point, right? And so it's 5 steps straight to the point. We're gonna do this. We're gonna repeg it. Set the peg at $2. Through set the peg at $2. Do this. These tokens are every time you stake this, the one token will be locked up for 10,000 this and blah. Like you just make it simple. This right here is like an overview of like what ifs and 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 just very vague, right? So um, but it is what at least somebody's trying. You know what I mean? But we gotta get it more specific to the point, right? And understand that the community doesn't give a crap, right? The community does not care. They're not going to take action on any of this stuff. Exchanges won't either. So I would lead the community out of it. I would lead the exchanges out of it, and I would do something where you can actually repeg it on through governance and mechanisms then instead of community help or community participation or exchange participation. All right. So, anyways, that's it. That's what's going on with that. Let's go over here. At least people are trying. That's a good sign. People are starting to try. They know that it's getting serious now. We have to repay. And for me, I'm like, yo, just give me the buying power, and I'll go in there. I'll start repaying. I'll start buying back and burning that thing myself, right? Just give me the buying. Help me get the buying power, and I'll get it done for you guys and girls, and for myself. I'm trying to be a billionaire, so I'm definitely wanted. I know some of you guys are too. So we're trying to let's get this thing done. I mean, let's get in there and buy up and burn this thing. It's not that hard. Just get up and buy. Buy and burn USDC. It's not that hard. All right. So 33 million in burns and 35,000 in burns, and we're almost back to 1 trillion here on the staking. All right. Oracle pool, wow, 126 now. So we did drop that 127 very quickly. So 126 billion left in the Oracle pool and 435 million in USDC. Community pool, 1.5, and we have USDC is 11.9. And we have validators. Let's keep that last, and let's go to the stats. 440 million off the table there, and then the rest here. And you got somebody burned 5 million. That's pretty cool. And then you got Garuda University or Garuda. I said Garuda. I said University. Oh my God, Garuda Universe airdrop. Oh wow. That's interesting. So playing off of the burn it all. Hey, look, burn it all. There they are. There's Brad, right? So maybe playing off of the burn it all airdrops. So now they're doing Garuda airdrop, universe airdrops, right? 200 million comes in. So all right, and then Jesus is Lord is there, Lunk Live, and all the ninjas. Everybody's at war. All the people that are at war at the top, are getting all the stake and stuff. And you got some people that came off as well. So all right, that's interesting. Very very interesting there. All right, so let's go to here and check out the validators. All right, top 10 validators all look pretty much the same here. All right, and then the rest of them. So some of the validators are good, and a bunch of them are bad. It's up to you to decide who is who. And that's about it, folks. It was supposed to be a 10-minute video, but I made it. We talked about the proposal there way too long than we should have. But it is what it is. Peace out. God bless. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.